Hi Collective, it is Ina. I am back with another reading for you guys. I hope you guys are doing well, okay? I hope things are going good for you, you guys. Okay, so I've had quite a few changes going on in my life as far as my schedule. So, okay, you guys, I'm going to try and not go so long without posting. And I should be posting back to posting more frequently in about a week. Okay, I should be more frequent now after this. Anyway, just letting you know, because I've had some changes going on that has been affecting how often I upload, and I don't usually I'm pretty consistent with that. So thank you for bearing with me. I appreciate you, okay? So anyway, today, basically, the reading that we're doing, I've already pulled some oracle cards. So what I'm tapping into, you guys, is you guys are entering into a new era in your life. This is a new era for you. And I feel like this energy has already begun to come into your life. The rest of this year is probably gonna look like you fully, because it's the energy of you fully walking in this new energy of who you are. Okay, so let me show you a couple of the oracle cards that I've gotten. So you guys got the number 7, patience and planning, which is the 7 of pentacles, and then you guys got Joan Pope. So I feel like you guys have walked into an era where you guys, I feel like this is going to be a time in your life where you're really going to believe in yourself. So, Pope Joan, she achieved a lot. She became a pope. Now, keep in mind, the entire time she was cross-dressing as a man. And they did think that she was a man. But she did get voted in as pope. And then she also fell in love with another man, a part of the parish where she worked, and she became pregnant by this person, and then she just out of nowhere went into labor, and that's how they found out she was a woman. That's how they found out she was a woman. They enforced really strict rules after that. So this could also, I feel like obviously this represents the energy of you guys breaking some sort of limitation or breaking a glass shield and a glass ceiling, you know what I mean? And I feel so for everyone here, it's going to be different, but this could be you breaking a generational curse, or this could be you literally someone offering you a position within a company that they created this position, and you're the person that they're filling with this position. So, you're the first person to even get this position, or something like that. It could be a plethora of things, but you are breaking some sort of glass ceiling. You're setting some sort of a standard, whether it's in your family, whether it's within your business, whether it's whatever it is, you know what I mean, at your church, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you're setting a standard here during this era in your life. And with the 7 of Pentacles, I feel like the reason that you're here, at this auspicious time in your life, is because you have put in a lot of work. I feel like you've gone through a season where you've really been working very patiently behind the scenes. I also feel like that this era that you have entered into is not by chance. You planned this out. I feel like this is a part of your life that you most definitely have manifested, because at some point I feel like you saw this life for yourself, or you saw your life going in this direction. So you started taking the proper actions and making the proper plans to get your life there. And you've come into this season, and I feel like what I'm getting off the visualization of this card, I hope if my background is not covering it up, but it's just your life changing from day, from night to day. It's going to be a stark difference between the collective's life previous this era and the collective's life like now in this era, because I feel like you're a goat in something with this Pope Joan card. In your reality with the people who are around you, your collective, your own personal group of people that are around you, you are a goat. You are considered goated. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're really good here at something. Now, what I was starting to pick up on intuitively from Pope Jones' story is that, yes, you guys are breaking a glass ceiling, but I also, and this will not be for everybody, okay? This is only for who it resonates for. But this is definitely what I'm getting, is that in this era that you guys you've entered, some of you guys are coming out of the closet. For some of you, it could be like just telling someone that you are transgender. Maybe they don't know. Now, that maybe won't be for everyone, like I said. But that's definitely what I'm getting. Someone could be coming out of the closet like about their gender. Because that's definitely the story of what's going on here with Pope John. You know what I'm saying? So for someone, this season, this era in your life is definitely about living your truth, like your unadulterated truth, because for her, it was such a high price to pay to be found out that she was a man in a time where women were not considered intellectual or spiritual, just not enough to do these types of jobs. Like, you know what I mean? Or to do this type of work, like you had to be a man in order to work closely with God. So it was like a high price for her to pay, like death, and to find out like that, you know, that she was a woman. So I feel like for someone here, there is something about coming out about your gender or something like this, that there could really be a high price to pay for you announcing this or for you telling this, whatever it could be. But I feel like in the end, always use your best judgment, which is your intuition. This is a general reading, but this is definitely what I'm getting for someone very specific, is that this is like an era of really walking in your truth, all the way walking in your truth, you know, and not still hiding in yourself. So this is like a new level of confidence. So for you, it'll be a glow up. And I feel like for everyone, you are getting some sort of level of a level up, like a glow up, because your confidence is boosted, you know. Pope Joan, also this card talks about like having a lot of confidence within yourself, really believing in yourself. So I feel like in this era, these because I do feel like it's a time of like blessings that are going to be coming into your life, and it feels like money. So it makes me feel like business is taking off for you, or work is taking off. It just feels like an abundant time. That's what I feel, right? I'm not getting that it's money that's coming in. I want to say that, but that's not what I'm getting. The energy just feels very abundant. Like you're getting good things and your life is going, like I said before, from night to day. It's going to be like a huge difference of who you used to be. Maybe for some people who it seems like you were just this person and now you're this new individual. And I feel like for some of you guys with the birth control here, it's the birth control card here and the loser card. For some of you guys in this era in your life, you could be declaring that you are not having children. Okay? And this is kind of giving like Hierophant energy. So for some of you guys, and this won't be for everyone, but for some of you, you could be in a relationship, maybe even married. But it's like this is an era in your life where you don't want to have children. So won't be for everybody. But you could be going on birth control. Or if you're a man, you could be insisting that your partner uses birth control. Because this is a time where with the office card is here, I feel like you could be like working a lot. Okay. You could be getting very focused on getting a lot accomplished here too. I also feel like this is the 3 of Clubs, a palmistry card. And this card is a wisdom line card. So on this card, it says, with such a line, one has the ability for in-depth thinking and loves to ponder over things, but is also prone to being indecisive. Jobs that require advanced professional knowledge are suitable for such a person. I feel like in this era, you guys are going to be deepening your knowledge with something. Like you're going to be continuing to learn something. Also feel like this is a time where you're going to travel. All right, travel is going to be significant in this new era. Your confidence being very high, where you're believing in yourself, is very significant in this area, because it's like you're confident because whatever this is that's coming in for you, that you are experiencing, you've been manifesting this. So it's like no surprise that it's here, because you've been putting in the work and taking the necessary steps and planning for this to happen. But it's like it's actually here now. And so this boosts your confidence on a level that's like no one can tell you anything about you and your connection with God or with spirit or whatever it is that you believe in, because and it's also reinforcing your belief in yourself and the things that you can get done and the things that you can accomplish. And with the 3 of Wands here, I feel like you're just going to continue to plan and continue to put in work to further whatever this is. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's work, it's business, you know, it's work in some sort of way. You're putting in a lot of work. And then you guys have the Loser card here. And these cards were clarified by divine intervention, time for reflection. And also we got the Freedom Surrender card that came out, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys are taking a lot of action. I feel like in this era, you guys could just be cutting the fat, like trimming the fat, letting go of people who aren't pulling their weight, or letting go of people who clearly aren't really going anywhere in their life, or they're stagnant, you know, they're not moving forward. I feel there is like this energy here of being like unapologetically for self, because there are goals that you deeply desire. I feel like you're very passionate about it too, with all this red in these cards. You're very passionate. You could have gotten like a download or a really good idea or something like that, and it's like that's all you can see, that's all you're focused on, is like fulfilling this vision or carrying out this vision or this desire that you have. Whatever it is, you're very passionate about it. You're putting in a lot of work. You're putting in a lot of effort. And I feel like with the Loser card here in this era, you're dropping anyone who isn't matching your energy. Like if these are, it's like you only want people, you know how they say that thing about the 5 friends or the 5 closest people to you? It's like you're doing this. You're looking at the people closest to you, and you are taking time to reflect, and you're thinking like, what do these people really have going on? Like, really, where are they headed? Where are they going? Are these people meant to go with me where it is that I'm headed? It's like you are reflecting about the people that are closest to you, and anyone who needs to be let go, you're letting them go in this era in your life. Unapologetically, you don't feel bad about it. I almost feel like you're so busy, you don't really have time to feel bad about it. You know, I just get the energy, even though something here that I read spoke about being indecisive, but I totally don't get that energy from you, as this Pope Joan card represents your energy in this era. So I feel like you're someone who's very confident. You're very decisive. If you're a woman, you're very much in your masculine energy. If you're a man, you're very much in your masculine energy, but you're also in touch with your feminine energy as well. You're a balanced person. Whoever this is resonating for, no matter your gender, you are a very balanced person. But I also feel like you guys are just fully giving in to the vision for your life, because I feel like this is a collective of people. You guys know where it is that you're headed. You know where you're going. You know what your purpose is, and you're doing it unapologetically. And if that means no longer being besties with Kathy, then you're cutting the cords, and you're not even really feeling bad about it. Not because you're heartless, but because you have a mission, you have a goal that you want to achieve. And it's like, even though this is a very abundant time and blessings are slowly starting to trickle in, and it's going to begin to come in more and more and more rapid, it's like you're enjoying this time, but you're still remaining structured and focused on the fact that you are still building. There is still more to be built, but there is like this great surge of confidence that I'm sure you'll probably end up having to figure out how to balance it, because it's a huge surge of like energy of confidence that's coming in, and it's really gonna help you to be able to really push your like vision even further as more like blessings are coming in. I just kind of feel like you like taking these blessings and then like, I don't know, still just working, putting it back into your work and just working and pushing forward the vision is really what I'm getting. That's the energy. All right, you guys, remember, only take what resonates. But let's go ahead and pull some tarot, and then we will see what we can find out about how this era, you know, begins. Like I said, I feel like it's already begun, but I feel like the energy is not officially here, but it's coming. I feel like you're in the energy already. I feel like the blessings are already starting to trickle in for some of you guys. You know what I mean? Just depends on, wow. Just depends on where you are. All right, so courage is at the center of your reading. So in this next era, have sacrifice. In this next era of your life, you're going to need courage, because you may end up being in a situation feeling like you have to cut some people off, okay, who you feel like don't align with your vision. You may have to cut them off. You may feel bad about that. You may feel bad for that. You know what I'm saying? So you may be having some remorse. We have the Ace of Wands here. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Everyone can't go with you like where it is that you're going, but you're very clear on this. Like, you know this, but it looks like it still may not be like the easiest thing for you to do, is to kind of like let some people go. But I do see you being very decisive, knowing what it is that you need to do and doing it. And I don't feel you dwelling on the energy too long. So what I'm picking up on is you like maybe feeling bad for having to cut someone off. It's like that energy isn't going to last like for too long. And the Strength card, it just came out. That energy isn't going to last for too long. Ten of Wands. I feel like you're not going to allow anything to burden you, because you have a vision. Like, you know who you are. You have a plan. Like, you are already invested into this. You know what I mean? You've been putting in the work on this thing. You've been overseeing this thing. You've been watching this thing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You're very committed to achieving your goals here. I feel like this is the era that you're walking into, just very powerful, passionate energy, where you're really getting things done. You could be like very attractive at this time too, like just more attractive than usual. All right, with the Ace of Wands, you could really be turning people on out here, okay? Especially if you're a man, you could just be like, your body could just be looking very strong, okay? We have the High Priestess. Like, if you're a woman, you're very alluring in this. I feel like in this era, you guys are going to be very attractive. I feel like I see you guys as like bodies, like your body's getting stronger at this time. So you guys could be like working on being more disciplined, really having like a strict workout schedule for yourself, because I see you guys getting stronger in your body. Also see like a lot of sexual allure with the High Priestess card coming out like this. And with the Joan Pope card being here, I feel like some of you guys could be like into spirituality. You could be intuitives, gifted people. I have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is how your season is going to start off, with you looking strong, your body looking strong, you looking very attractive, being sexually alluring, glowing, right? The Queen of Pentacles. You looking like money. I feel like you're looking like money. You're smelling good. You look healthy. Your body looks strong. You look like you take care of yourself. That's what's going to be highlighted in this era. So it feels like you have entered into a time. You've been taking really good care of yourself then already. But it's like you're entering into like this era where like the benefits of everything you've been doing, working out, watching what you eat, or being mindful, I should say, of what it is that you're eating. And it's like whatever you've been doing to better your health in this era that you've entered into is showing on you now. It's showing on you. People can see it. They see your body look strong. They see you look healthy. You look clean. You know, you smell good. You eat well. You eat healthy. You eat, you know, from the earth. You eat vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a healthy person and you look healthy, though. That's the thing, I feel like. So you're like glowing. I also feel like this era is like filled with eating good. So you could be like very busy. And this could be an era where preserving your energy could be like very important to you. So you have enough stamina to achieve all of the things it is that you're accomplishing in this season. So you taking care of yourself, being healthy is like at your optimus. And for some of you guys, you could actually have a job where your physical looks matter. So you're looking great in this era. Like, your body is looking strong. Your body is there. You know what I mean? I feel like you're turning people on. However you're looking, you're very arousing. And this is like the energy of men and women. Like, you're, both of you are you're all attractive. You know what I mean? In this era. And I feel like you're stable. People are viewing you as just someone who's stable, you know, in this era in your life. And this is this is a season of hard work paying off. We have the moon coming out in reverse with the 5 of Wands. So in this era, I feel like bullshit is going to be revealed. Someone's going to have like the courage to actually, the courage card is also clarified by the strength card too, clarified by this moon in reverse. So someone's going to actually have the heart to tell you something about some drama that had went on with this 5 of Wands at the bottom. Some sort of drama here that went on that was hidden from you at one point, but somebody going to have some courage to tell you about some kind of drama here. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. Some drama that was revealed. But I also feel like in this era of your life, you're going to do healing work on yourself, obviously, right? If you follow me, you do like shadow work. Like, you guys go see therapists, or, you know, you spend time with self, you meditate, you know, you do things like this. I feel like in this era in your life, you're releasing like fears, but they were more subconscious, or more like fears that you weren't even fully aware you had, or they were fear that these specific things were things that were even holding you back. It's like you walking into the season of you actually seeing something that you created, manifesting, and actually coming into fruition into your life is like allowing you to heal yourself, heal fears, restrictions. It's like things that you told yourself that you could not do. It's like in this era in your life, you are realizing you can literally do and be anything you want to be. And the Joan of the Pope Joan card talks about that as well. And I say all of this with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, okay? You guys have the 2 of Swords coming out. Yeah, I feel like you guys have already chosen a very specific path for yourself. This feels like you guys are, this feels like North Node energy. This feels like success. But this feels like a person who's truly like spiritually grounded, you know, with the High Priestess here, like a person who's spiritually guided. It's like in this season in your life too, it's going to be a lot of you following your intuition. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of you following your own internal compass in life. You know, you're going to use your intuition to actually decide which direction you should go in your life. I feel like that's going to be like a huge thing in your life. You're also like in this era too in your life, I feel like this is a time where a lot of things are going to be revealed to you. In And this could be anything. It doesn't have to be anything bad. But I really don't know if it's bad or good. But it does feel like in this era in your life, it's going to be a lot of things being revealed to you. But I feel like about other people. That could have been like related, like where the situation could have been regarding you. People are going to be like making confessions. I feel like things are just going to be coming out. I feel like because you are so abundant at this time, people are more open to bonding with you emotionally because they want to have some sort of tie or connection to you, just so that they can say that they are connected to you. So some of this energy of confession could just be people trying to like reattach to you or reconnect with you or rebuild a friendship or rebuild a relationship or some sort of love connection because of this new season that you're in your life. You have a lot of abundance coming in. It feels like throughout your entire life, but I also sense you working a lot too. So I feel like this for a lot of you guys, like I said before, it has to do with your work, even though I'm not getting specifics on what the work is, but it has to do with your work. And like I said before, with this office card here, you're going to be working a lot. And with the birth control, it's like if you aren't going to be, it's like you guys aren't going to be focused on like bringing in any other significant like contracts, deals, or agreements like children or marriage or even relationship, because it's almost like wherever you are in your life, single, in a relationship, that's where you're going to be during this whole like era. And it could be up to 10 years for some of you guys, you know what I'm saying? Or a little bit more than 10 years. Just take it how it resonates. But I feel like this is a nice little run you're about to have. And I'm not getting anything about love at all. I'm not getting anything about love at all. I'm just getting that. I mean, for some of you, you could be like, because Joan Pope, fell in love with her person, she met at her job. So, I mean, some of you guys could be meeting someone in this era in your life, and for some of you could be deciding to have children. Maybe you didn't want to have children before, because that sure is her story. But I feel like the whole focus of this era is not about family or a relationship. It's really feels like this abundant energy that's coming in and has to do with your work. That's really what it feels like. And you just really realizing that you really manifested this. Like, you are a master manifester is also like what like your confidence is going to be off the chart. Like, you might turn into a monster for a minute because like your confidence is going to be so high. You may come off as like very cocky, like, because I feel like you're definitely gonna have to balance the energy, but it's a good thing though. Like, it's a good thing. You're having real wins like that are significant to you. You know what I'm saying? But that concludes your reading, collective. I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there. If the messages resonated with you, make sure you hit that like button. All right. If you like my vibe, if you like the way I read energy, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also, collective, if you're interested in a personal reading, my information is in the description box. You can shoot me an email. If you're interested in advice, coaching, mentoring of any kind, you can reach me at my email in the description box. But collective, I got to go. I'll see you guys in the next one.